Hey guys, welcome back to another YouTube video with Tank Crew today. And today we're doing, well, boys and girls, I'm glad that you asked, because we're back on ARK Survival Evolved, that's right. And what we're doing in Arc Tank, well, both either the thumbnail or the description doesn't give this mod away. That's right, we're doing another mod review for ARK Survival Evolved. And this mod is another mod that if you are a person that likes vanilla creatures or vanilla based kind of mods, this is not a mod for you. This mod will bring in some very, very powerful creatures and very much creatures that's not balanced around vanilla stats. So if you do not like this type of mod, if you want to click off this mod review, then go right ahead. But don't worry if you're probably wondering, am I going to get back to those vanilla type of creature modded creatures? I will be making some more videos of those in the future as well, with more content with non-vanilla creatures. But what is today's mod review about, Tank? And like I said, if either both the thumbnail and the description doesn't give it away, it's called Pugnacia Dinos. Now, there is one thing I must say, and the one I have linked down below, I'm believing it's the right one, that is the correct one, because there's two versions of this mod. Um, I'm thinking that, and I'm really hoping this is the right one. Um, the one that's being actively developed still, or at least I'm hoping still is, by the mod developer, as long as he didn't went to Arc Ascended. But this is, as far as I know of, this is still the active one. There's another one that is has a different name to it, but yeah. I don't have that one linked down below. I just have one of them linked down below. This is the one I'm using for the mod review, so there you go. You can be excited for this one. But there's tons of creatures in this. I'm going to be going over some of the creatures, some of these bosses behind us. Yes, they're tameable, and also these two structures behind us. I'm not going to go over any of the armor sets or any of the weapon sets within this mod, because there's a good bit of content behind this that we are going to be covering today. If I would spawn in every creature in this mod again, I could probably be here sitting here forever going over every single little creature within this mod. But let's get out of K mode and let's turn around and let's look at this. The Pugnacia Smithy. Um, okay, come on. Are we going to go in? Yep, yes, good boy. Good arc. Okay, so this Smithy has around 300 slots, and this is where you're going to be making most of your stuff for the Pugnacia mod. And we're going to be looking at a bunch of these different things within these slots. So let's look at the bionic costumes. We have different costumes here. These are just costumes for your dinosaurs and stuff, so but you can put them on there. Because on Ark Survival Evolve on PC, um, we don't get the same thing of what console players get, where they could buy their costumes, and on PC here you can't really buy them. The only way you can get them is by getting the actual different skinned dinosaurs within the world. But I've never seen a tech Moza in the world at all. So yeah. But we have the Parasaur skin, the Trike one, the Raptor, the Stego, the Rex, the Moza, and the Quetzal. And like I said, I've never seen a Quetzal out there, so don't even think that it does really exist. But there's a costume for it. So there you go. This is the only way you're going to get your costume. Also, there's a separate mod that gets you the costumes. But we also have boss taming, which is for the taming your primals or prime evils, I believe it is. Able to get this, you need to have prime evil energy and primal meat. Able to get the prime evil energy, you must kill prime evil creatures. And also get the primal meat, you must kill, I believe, I could be miscorrected here, you must kill primal dinosaurs to get that meat, and then you can craft this and tame up yourself your own primal evil. Boss trophies, we got different these. Now these do different effects if you put them on the trophy slot of your dinosaur, like this one. When placed inside of your dino inventory in the trophy slot, your dino will receive 10% of damage taken. Um, each one does something completely different, so we're not going to go over every single thing of them. We'll probably talk about it more in depth, probably in like a playthrough series of this mod. But for now, we're just going to show you guys what they look like and what they are. Of course, we got the Mothra one. We also have the Spinebreaker. We also have the Skarner's Trophy one, the Kareem's Tempest. I wish I actually spawned that guy in. It's pretty cool looking. We have Kraken. We also have Mr. Fister himself, which is the developer of this mod. We also have the Elemental Titan, and also the third Trike as well. Then we have the. We just did that one. Consumables. We have berries, which is the herbivore food, and then drugs, as what they're calling it. We have the Arctic tonic. This right here will just wake you up instantly, or wake your dinosaur up if your dinosaur falls asleep. So that's what this is for. Then we have the Garnic tonic, which helps feed you or your dinosaur if you're hungry or your dinosaur is hungry. This will help feed both humans. And then we have the Panac Pensy tonic, which is a health potion which you can use on your hotbar, which is pretty nice because you could get frustrated if you can't use a health potion on your health hotbar. So that is pretty nice to have that. Then we have meats, which we have the carnivore food, which helps feed your carnivore. Oh, that's a berry stick. Yes, it does. Okay. So let's go keep on going back. And then we have the corrupted costumes. Again, just basically the costumes of the corrupted, which is for extinction. We have the corrupted raptor. We have the wyvern, the stego, trike, not stego tank. Get right. And then we have the corrupted tech trike, the corrupted tech rex. Then we have the stego one, a spino, a rock drake, the normal rex, a reaper. Nice. I actually like the idea for a Reaper or freaking Rex. We also have the Corrupted Raptor Style 2. Oh, never knew that. A Corrupted Calatherium. These are the guys that like drinking, eating beer. That they would get tamed up. Pretty weird. Then we have a Dilo, a Dimorphodon Giga. I got a friend that really likes Gigas. Um, his name is Speedy Plays, or AKA Reckless. Then we have the Parasithium. Then we also have the Pteranodon, a Carno, and a also Pura, corrupted skins. Then we have the Dino costumes. We have a Dino no fall damage. Does that mean? Let's read this. The costume can be equipped and on any Dino to make them immune to fall damage. Ooh. Then we have the Dino Scuba Flippers, which I'm betting makes them swim faster underwater. This costume can be equipped on any dino to make them faster in water and will allow them to regen oxygen. Oh, wow, that's pretty freaking cool. Then we have the Dino Lead Boot costume, and then the Dino Scuba Tank costume. Your dino gains oxygen when submerged. This is useful for dinos that are not in Pugnacia. And what are you doing? What? What? Okay, hang on guys, I'm trying for this. Let's equip this. There we go. I'm not sure what that guy was doing, but okay. We got somebody that interrupt us. So, okay, we were done looking at the costumes. Now we have the extinction saddles. We have the Venusaur, the Gotcha saddle, the Gasback saddle, Snow Owl saddle, Managarma saddle. That name's so freaking hard to pronounce. Then we have the Primal saddles. We have a Primal Trike, Terrorbird, a Bigfoot helmet, okay, a Stego saddle, Arthropora saddle. We have the Carcanos saddle, Gariffion. Is that Griffon? Griffon saddle? I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that right. Please miscorrect me if I'm not pronouncing that right. Then we have the Argentavis, Dunkelosaurus, uh, Kairuka. Wait, what? Kairuka has a saddle? Huh. Okay. Thycorio saddle, Spinal saddle, and Basculus saddle. Okay. That's pretty cool. Then we have the Robot Blueprint, which we have the Pugnacia Scout. Okay. Wait, yeah, saddles next. So we have different saddles. Looks like within here. So we have the Mara top saddle, a Hyenodon saddle, Wyvern saddle. Ooh, Wyvern saddle, nice. Bigfoot helmet, the Directive Ravager saddle, Mega Megalon Megatron Megatron saddle. I think that's those big giant turtles, if I'm miscorrected. It's pretty hard to pronounce the names. The Metriodon, the Miniatura, which is the butterflies. Uh, Elephant set, what? Thorny Dragon saddle. Direwolf saddle. Wait, there's a Direwolf saddle. Direwolves don't get saddles. Huh. Well, it's a mod, so what expect out of it? Ravager saddle, elephant platform saddle, mantis saddle, hippo saddle, um, under unbreakable. Oh, it's unbreakable. Yeah. English there, guys. It's pretty hard. Row rat saddle. Then we have the restrict platform saddle. Eat this trick. Wait, is that one of those big giant like fish thingies that swims underneath the ocean? I think it is. Huh. Uh, Pugnacia Titansaur saddle. We have the Indominus Rex. Ooh, my goodness. Ooh. Rock Drake. Megalosaurus. We have the Rock Golem. We also have the Carcanos, the Basculus, and the Magosaur saddle. Magosaur. Then we have a Tech saddle, which is a Pugnacia Ostrict Tech saddle. Huh. Okay. And that is it for the saddles. Spy helmet, which is basically like Pugnacia Spyglass. Okay. Structures. So we got crafting, we got the corrupts area, the blueprint crater, we have the ascension portal, which we'll be showing you next, then the Pugnacia teleporter, and then this as well, ascended arena, which I don't think I have out, but this is where you're going to fight the in-game bosses of Pugnacia, so make sure you come prepared for that. And then we have the farming, which we have a crop plot, metal structures, which we have a tranquilus. Ooh, that would be nice. A cross-cell gateway, a gate itself, and a wall. Colossus. Oh, why am I saying it wrong? Stone. We have a stone gate and gateway and wall. Oh, nice. So Pugnacia does give you that type of material. Then we have a 9x9 attack attach point. Then we have a 4x4 tech trap door, a 9x9 tech trap door. Then we have the hatch frame for both of those two. Then we, of course, have the tech gate and gateway, and plus even a wall. We also have a Pugnacia Tech cloning chamber and a Pugnacia Tech force field. Now, as tech, then we have wood storage, which is not wood. Pugnacia ground vault and Pugnacia personal safe. But why are those within wood? I have no clue. Then we have vehicles. The only vehicle we have is the motorboat. And then weapons. We have ammo, so we have the Pugnacia Trank Bolt and the Pugnacia Strong Trank Arrow. Also Pugnacia Super Trank Magazine and Pugnacia Trank Strong Trank Dart. Then primitive weapons, melee. We also have a zombie wyvern ice spear. Ooh. Brains. You need 100 brains. Holy crap. That is a good bit, isn't it? And then, of course, we have this. Pugnacia Seed Package. Doesn't give any instructions of what it does, but that is everything within the Pugnacia. Is that the right description? Ah, yeah, not the Pugnacia Smithy. And next, guys, is going to be something we want to talk about is this. Now, you're going to want to spawn, well, not spawn, craft this. Now, if you want to tame some of the prime evils and these other guys right back here, you're going to need this. Once you put this on the ground, it will start spawning in the bosses within the world. And this has around 300 slots. Of course, you can go ahead and, looks like you can craft this to able to put this in your prime evil. You need each of the essence of all the prime evils, and one of oh, the drops from one of the bosses that you kill to be able to create this to put in your primeval, to sacrifice your primeval to get yourself your own boss. So if you want a Tempest, you have to kill all the primevals, then Tempest himself to be able to get yourself a Tempest. And you have to sacrifice primeval, so you would have to tame a primeval to be able to get one of these guys. So if that makes any sense, I hope it does make some kind of like sense within it. But we have Tempest, Mothra, the Third Trike, Spinebreaker. We have Mr. Fister himself, a Kraken, the Elemental Titan, and Sikron. Scorner? Yep. Then we have, of course, Saddles, which is the Pugnacia MOMI, which is you need to kill everything and even the end game uh, boss, which is the Chip of Hippo Tooth, which is basically the end game boss. The Craftus is basically like a super mech. Then we have the boss trophies, which again you can looks like you can craft them here or the Puppet Nature Smithy, but we're talking about what they are, and that is basically it for these two things. And able for you to have these guys and the Prime Evils back there to spawn, you must have this on the ground, or else they will not spawn. But let's go over here to these creatures over here, and then we'll work our way with the Prime Evils and then these you guys right here. So let's go over here. Let's look at the conflagrate creatures. So we're going to start out with the conflagrate dodo. Come on, some spyglass. So we're going to be looking at the conflagrate dodo. We have the conflagrate dodo as a level 1 with 400,000 health. Oh, and it looks like it does tell us what it does. Poops gasoline doo-doo. So this dodo you can hop on and ride. And it looks like he did start pooping some type of gasoline. Look how cool this guy looks. Now all of these guys have a special ability too, but what they can do in their inventory. So we got a normal like bite, nothing for right that click, C nothing, X nothing, Z nothing, Shift Alt, Shift Control. So that's basically all this guy can do is just a bite, but you really don't want this guy out there because like the description does say, he does poop out gasoline. So to keep that as a reminder. So let's look inside his inventory, shall we? So it doesn't look like he has nothing in his inventory, but you can do. But the other guys should definitely have it. He has also 100 points into stamina, 350 into weight, 304.7 into melee, and 300 into movement speed. So that's a level 1. And again, I just spawned on level 1s there, guys, to really get that different type of look. But yeah, let's get off of him. Oh, ARK is being a little bit, want to be a little bit janky today with me, I guess. And then we have the conflagrate main wing, which is, well, another very cool creature. This dino is a wireless generator. The more melee damage invested, the larger the range of its power generating. This dino is scorchingly good. Okay. And he has 2.2 thousand into health. And what's going to came out, and it looks like a normal meme, what you expect. Has a normal jump. Let's reverse. Oh, not reverse, but yep. Normal bite attack. The belly slap attack. C does nothing. Actually, yes, C does something. A bite. X does nothing. Z does nothing. Shift Alt. Shift Control does nothing either. Okay. Maybe I should have done that with Prime. Oh my goodness, I walked too far backwards. But yeah, the conflagrate Maywing. Let's look in his inventory. So we have 950 into stamina, 950 into dang it, weight, 108.3 into melee, and 100 into movement speed. And again, he doesn't have nothing in his inventory to really do, but the others should. We should be seeing some of them getting some kind of unique traits within their inventory. So yeah. Then we get the Fragrant Beautiful, which with 400,000 health, a mobile chemistry bench. One of the most useful level of his crafting skill. to increase the speed of the craft. Okay. I mean, it's just normal Bruiser works like normal Bruiser before, just with a glowing eyes. But what does the attacks? We got normal that one. C does nothing, X does nothing, Z does nothing, Shift Alt, Shift Control does nothing either. So okay. What about his inside his inventory? And yes, that is right, boys and girls, you see it right. But what's we got over here? So his stamina is 250 into stamina, 250 into weight, 156.1 into melee, and 200 into movement, and probably 100 into crafting skill. Like it says, if you put some levels into crafting skill, you can craft it much more faster and stuff. So we have in his inventory, we can craft bug repellent, smith and paste, um, clay, gunpowder, lesser antidote, narcotics, uh, preserving salt, proper, propellant. Yep, sorry for that, guys. Uh, spark powder, stimulants, and also absence sulfur. And yeah, you can craft all of that. And apparently, if you put enough into his crafting skill, he'll craft these a lot more faster as well. So that is really handy. So making a chemistry bench, I guess. I mean, if you don't want to make a chemistry bench, you really don't have to, I guess, with this guy. So there you go. You have a basically a mobile chemistry bench. Next is the confederate Anki. Um, he has 1.4 into health. Did I already said about your health? Yes, I did. I think I said 400,000 for the Wizard Blue for, but the Anki has 1.4 thousand to his health. This dino is a forge. Level his crafting skill to increase the speed. Be mindful how fast you craft, as speed can get out of hand and cause buffer overflow. Okay, so it really does tell you with the spyglass what these guys do. So what's going to configure Enki, and he just looks freaking cool with all the flaming ability and stuff. We got normal bite, tail whack, C does nothing, X does nothing, Z does nothing, Shift Alt, Shift Control does nothing. Okay. So none of those do nothing, but what's looking in his inventory? So he has around 500 into stamina, 1,000 into weight, which we expect. He is a metal harvester and also a smelter. 311.9 into melee, 225 into movement, and 100 into crafting. Again, you put enough levels into crafting, you're basically just going to be getting a lot more faster meta. But if you put too many levels into crafting, you're really going to be pushing very luck and penetrate. And yeah, of course, it takes normal 2 pieces of metal to craft just 1 piece of metal and 1 piece of scrap metal. So if you put pieces of metal, raw metal into his inventory, he'll start smelting everything, even scrap metal, which is a pretty cool idea. I gotta like that idea. Just in case if you're playing doing a playthrough and you don't want to craft the very, very expensive industrial forge, you really don't have to now at this point with this guy. Next is our confederate Dodicarus. He has 1.4 thousand health, increase industrial's grinder. You can change how much material you receive in the cosmetic ionized settings. So again, if you're of course playing this on PC, which this mod is only on PC, that's the only way you could do that is by changing the ionized files. So to keep that in mind. But what's going here? And let's see what the confederate Dodicarus can do. Again, we'll rig a tail swipe, and again, that looks pretty beautiful. I should have done this first before I done the tail swipe. All these creatures look freaking awesome. Then we have to roll, 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 roll. We must roll, 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 roll the boat. Sorry for that, guy. C does nothing, X does nothing, Z does nothing, Shift Alt does nothing, Shift Control does nothing. So he does what a normal the Dickoris really does. Back him back up into his place back here. Was not expecting ARK to do that. Not really why I'm not expecting that, but oh well. So let's look at it in his inventory and do because he doesn't have much really to do in his inventory, but he will break things down. So if you put something in his inventory, he will break it down. But what we have, 650 into stamina, 600 into weight, 340 into melee, and 225 into movement speed. Okay. So this guy just breaks your down stuff down. So basically, he's just a um a grinder. That's basically what he is. That's still pretty cool, though. That's still pretty cool. Then we got the Confederate Spino. He has 1.6 thousand health. Comes with its own saddle. So once you tame them, like knock them out and stuff, and get the food in there and tame these guys, they will come with their own saddle. Cooks meat in its inventory. Craft's skill will increase the speed. So again, just like the Enki, the Beast of Bufo, and this guy over here, if you put into crafting speed, which I don't think you're going to take any of these guys out, because basically these are your resource kind of creatures within the mod. But let's look at the Confederate Spino. Sorry if the Giga is getting away. This guy looks beautiful. We got a normal bite. Nothing for that click. Nothing for C. Nothing for X. Nothing for Z. Control Alt. Control Shift. Space. Wait, are we? We are. We're just pooping. So, is there any birdable? I'm guessing not. Okay. I guess he can't stand on his 2 feet. This must be like the old model of the Spino then, maybe. If it can. I don't think it can. I don't know what button to press for that. But yeah, we got him. Oh, my bad, my bad, my bad, my bad. Let's go to F. And yeah, as it says, you can make a lot of meat in his inventory. But let's look at his other stats first before we go looking over there. We have 450 into stamina, 650 into weight, 224.5 into melee, 100.1 into movement, and 100 into crafting skill. All these guys, I don't think you're really going to want to take them out of your base, guys. You're going to want to keep them in your base as much as you can and stuff like that. So yeah, we got the cooked meat. Of course, you can cook meat within his inventory. Cooked fish meat, cooked prime meat, and cooked prime fish meat in his inventory as well. So yeah, that is the Confederate Spino. A beautiful giant creature. All these are the Confederate creatures, and one other Confederate creature is right here, Confederate Rex. Probably should have put him over here, but I kind of put him with the big guys. And the Confederate Rex, well, he has 3,000 into health. Creates jerky, increases his crafting skill to speed up this progress. Ooh, a jerky making creature. Nice. And you know what? Let's move kind of forward because he's pretty small as it is. Let's go into K mode and look at this beautiful Rex. Now, I'm a massive Rex fan, and if any mod that has a Rex, I am so sorry, guys, for adding a Rex to most of these mod reviews and stuff like that. But I just gotta say, Rex just looks beautiful within this mod. But let's look at his attack. So we got a bite. C does nothing, X does nothing, Z does nothing, Shift Alt does nothing, Shift Control does nothing. Okay, so let's look at his inventory, or his other stats. So he has 1,550 into stamina, 1,250 into movement, 224.5 into melee, and 100 into movement, and 100 into crafting speed. And again, like it says, if you put more levels into crafting speed, they'll craft the jerky up more faster. So we got cooked meat jerky and cooked prime meat jerky. So we just need prime meat and raw meat. 4 pieces of raw meat and 4 pieces of prime meat within his inventory to get that jerky. And let's go in reverse, put him back into his place with all the bigger gigantic creatures. Oh. And next is this gigantic beast right here, the Glacial Giga. He has 4.1 thousand into health. Has a snowstorm ability. Now, this is the creature I really wanted to show you guys. I bet my friend Breakfast will probably like this creature if he is watching this mod review. Let's get up here on the Glacial Giga. This thing is beautiful. It's big like a normal regular Giga, but it's just even more powerful than vanilla Giga. Just look how beautiful this thing looks. We got Fire Attack. Then we got... Oh, just the snow! Yeah. And this snow, too, will actually do damage over... over... Okay. ARK is being a little janky today, but... oh, wow. We got that, which it does do damage over time on any creature. I think even does damage on bosses as well, so... This would be probably a good tame if you're wanting to go up against some of the prime evils and all of that. So, yeah. Alright, C does nothing, X does nothing, Z does nothing. Shift Alt, Shift Control, Spacebar also does nothing. So that's basically all of his attacks. But let's look at his stats. Okay, I don't know how he got Fishbane, but okay. He has 1,580 into stamina, 1,500 into weight, 304 points into melee, and 100 into movement speed. So yeah, this guy's a very powerful monster. Like, Gigas as is by vanilla statting are just very, very... Holy crap, 3,000 damage just for a level 1. Did you do that? You had to. I was not on anybody else to do anything like that. Wow, okay. Alright. Next is our Prime Evil Indominus Rex. He has 4.5 thousand health. He can increase his saddle armor using an upgrade station or the blueprint crater. Ooh, that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Very cool. Indominus Rex. We all know what the Indominus Rex is, boys and girls. The big bad creature of the Jurassic World franchise. I mean, this is a completely different model than the Moral Rex or the additional creatures content one, or Domination Rex, I should say. But yeah, we have the Indominus Rex. Oh my goodness. Animal Bite. Okay. C does... Oh, C makes you invisible. Okay. Not completely invisible though, I guess. X makes you non-invisible. Okay. Z does nothing. Shift O does nothing. Shift Control does nothing. Okay, so that's all his abilities right there. So let's look at his stats. We have 1,666 into stamina, 2,500 into weight, 144.4 into melee, and 100 into movement speed. And boys and girls... Oh wait, let's make sure you go out. I don't want you to be in game mode. And that is the Indominus Rex. Big bad boy. Oof, level 1, 2. Then we have the Prime Evil Dodo Rex, which has a level 1. He has 5,000 to health, and he can also has a cluster bomb fireworks style attack. That's pretty cool that the Austin's Progress does tell us about that stuff. Again, it doesn't look like you need a saddle for this guy, but for the Indominus Rex, you do. I think the other guys, you really don't need saddles either. But these are your prime evils, and let's take him out just a little bit so we can look at this beauty of a Dodo Rex. You usually don't get Dodo Rexes too often, especially vanilla style. One time you get them is for special events and stuff, but yeah. Again, attack, fire attack, which... Okay, yeah. See? Holy! Okay. That's what that does there, guys. We got X, Z, what about Shift Alt, Shift Control. So that's basically what this guy can do. Wow, I really like this one. So if something gets underneath your legs and you're just pestering you, you can use that. No. F to open his space. And, oh wait, it looks like he does get a saddle. And you also get the Dodo Rex mask skin. I did see that. Well, now you know. We both know now he gets a saddle. I guess when you do tame them, you do get a saddle with them. So Okay, makes sense. We have 1,667 into stamina, 2,500 into weight, 144.4 into melee, and 100 into movement speed. And this is, of course, and I mean, you can barely tell this is Saturn or so. But I guess the Saturn does add in extra protection of armor, so you don't take as much damage. Go off K mode, then go off his back. But that is the Primeval Dodo Rex. Probably one of my most favorite Halloween creatures of Ark Survival. Next is my next favorite boss. I basically did these guys in my kind of like favorite boss areas. Um, I mean, the dragon would probably be right from the Dodo Rex, but whatever. The next one is the Primeval Dragon. He has 5,000 to health and can pick up large dinos. Ooh. That'd be cool. That would be really, really, really cool to have if you're doing a playthrough of this mod. And then let's look at this gigantic beast. I mean, the dragon is just a wonderful creature as it is, as a vanilla creature. Sadly, you can't really tame these guys due because vanilla type of stuff. But mods does allow you to have these guys. So we got a regular bite, regular fire. Okay. C does nothing. X does nothing. Z does nothing. Control Alt, Control Shift. I mean Shift and Alt and Shift and Control does nothing as well. And of course he can fly. Okay, so let's look at his regular stats as well. Oh, and he does get a saddle. Nice. Let's actually see, does it show anything of his saddle? I don't see nothing there, guys. Don't see nothing. Okay, so let's go to F. Let's go to his inventory. We got 1,666 into stamina, 2,500 into weight, 144.4 into melee, and 100 into movement speed. Okay. It's got K mode. Let's see. No, you don't really see the setup, so I guess it's not really visible on the back of the dragon or any of these other bosses and stuff. Next, we have Alignment. Is my other favorite guy, the Primeval Dodo Wyvern. We have 5,000 into his health, but nothing to say what he can do good like the other guys can, which is a shame. But let's go on his back and let's go into K mode to look at this Primeval Dodo Wyvern. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Of course, he has nimble bite attack, electric. Hopefully, I'm not hurting any of the guys from me with that. Fire to C. X was for the poison. Z does nothing. Shift Alt. Shift Control. Okay, so that's all the attacks he really has that is going for him. But does he get a saddle just like the others? Yes, he does get a saddle. Primeval Dodo Wyvern saddle. Well, what about the rest of his stats? Well, we have 1,667 into stamina, 2,500 into weight, 144.4 into melee, and 100 into movement speed. So yeah, pretty cool. Pretty freaking cool. The Dodo Wyvern. Again, the saddle's not really visible, but I wish that it did have some kind of like special, like the dragon here can pick large creatures up. Dodo, Dodo Rex can do a firework style. The Indominus can have more armor or increase saddle armor using upgrade station and stuff. But it looks like the Dodo Wyvern here does not have nothing going for him at this moment or any point, which is pretty sad because he's a pretty cool looking creature. For the Halloween event, these guys will only spawn on Scorched Earth or anywhere that has wyverns and stuff. But yeah. Next is our next primeval, the Manticore. Ooh, a beastly looking creature, 5,000 to health, and he doesn't get no restrictions of saying what he can do either. So, again, I'm guessing just like the Dodo Wyvern over here, he doesn't have like any special abilities, so which is pretty sad to see, but oh well, it is what it is, I guess. So, let's go on his back, and let's go into K mode, and oh my goodness, his tail looks like a goldish look to it. Again, I just spawned these guys in as random colors and stuff, so yeah. I could have spawned them in like with bright freaking colors, but I didn't do that, guys. So, we got a little fight. Tail swipe. C. Or spike thingies. Which goes the opposite way. X. Poison bobs. Z does nothing. Shift Alt, Shift Control, and of course, he can fly as well. Normal what you expect. But let's get out of K mode, put him back where he belongs. And of course, the dodo wyvern over there can also fly as well. Of course, it can. It's a flying creature. But let's look at this guy's stats, shall we? So, oh yeah, he also gets a saddle. Again, I didn't use these guys came with saddles. I thought they just didn't came with it. I guess I didn't look in their inventory. My mistake. I gotta say. This guy comes with 1,666 points into stamina, 2,500 into weight, 144.4 into melee, and 100 into movement speed. Okay. H. Okay, mode. So that is so far the good amount of the prime evils. We only have 2 more prime evils left, which is my one I really do not like. Oh my goodness, I do not like spiders. Spiders are just horrible. But next is our primeval Mythopithecus, which he has 5,000 health, and he has something he can do. Can pick up large dinosaurs. Ooh, he can pick up large dinosaurs, guys. Pick up large dinosaurs, and this guy looks pretty cool, I gotta admit. A big old monkey, green monkey. Looks like the little bit of burnt area right there. But yeah, of course we have the normal slam button, that kind of roll, which is going to pair of fist into the ground pretty hard. X does nothing, Z does nothing, Shift Alt, Shift Control. Okay, now those do nothing. So, and oh, he could jump. Oh my, ooh, okay, that is pretty cool. He can jump, and I think that's all he can do. Besides, he can pick up small or large creatures, just like the dragon can. So that is pretty cool that he can do that. I did not knew that these guys could do that. I did not look at them with my awesome spy cards when I first spawned these guys in. Sorry for that, guys. I was reading something real quick. But yeah, there we go. Let's also look at his stats. Oh, and again, he gets a saddle. I should have looked in their inventories to see if they got in their saddles or not. But he comes with 1,666 into stamina, 2,500 into weight, 144.4 into melee, and 100 into movement speed. So yeah, that is pretty cool for the gorilla or Mythopithecus, which is not the last primeval, but he is one of the many primevals that we do get within this mod. Next is the Broodmother, which she comes with 5,000 to her health, and no, so she's like the Manticore and the Dodo Wyvern. She does not do nothing. So I guess she's probably the boring type. So I probably would use you as a sacrifice. That's right, use you as a sacrifice. I don't want to be. I like sacrifice. No, Scooby, you don't like sacrifice. Sorry, sorry for that. But yeah, look at this gigantic, creepy spider. If you don't like spiders, you don't want this thing. But we do have a right click, left click, which is basically your webs. C, which is your poison bombs. X does nothing. Z does nothing. Shift Alt, Shift Control, Spacebar. None of that doesn't do nothing. So okay, and I'm betting this guy does. Yep. Okay. He does come with a saddle, this Broodmother. So, the Broodmother stats. We have 666 into stamina, 2,500 into weight, 144.4 into melee, and 100 into movement speed. And that is the creepy Broodmother, boys and girls. Oof, so freaking creepy. So freaking creepy. And it's starting to rain. We are almost done with this mod review. Oh boy. Oh, ARK is being ARK for me. And then we have the main bosses. We have the first one, Spawn of Mothra. And I'm sorry guys if this is getting too rainy for us, but we're almost going to be finishing up. We can still see the creatures at least. But Mothra, we have 5.2 thousand to health. And what's going on her back? And yes, she does get a saddle too, so yeah. She is probably one of the biggest creatures that you can get within this mod pack. She has a normal whatever that does. Nothing there. See? What the frick is that? Okay, whatever that does. X. Okay. Z does nothing. Shift Alt. Shift Control. Okay, and of course she can fly. She doesn't fly hop off the ground like the other guys do, but well, we expect. Then in her inventory, so she can act like a smithy in her inventory. So you can craft a bunch of the vanilla stuff, looks like, in her inventory. Yeah. And so she can craft a lot of different stuff in her inventory, just like an Arch and Tavius can, basically. That's what she can do. You know, it is some of her ability. But let's look at some of her stats. She gets around 2,000 into stamina. Is that like 50,000? I think that's like 50,000 into weight, 144.4 into melee, and 100 into movement speed. So Mothra, the gigantic moth, which is just basically the moth from Vanilla Ark, just made into very, very big. Then we have the third Trike, which he has 5.2 thousand health, and it doesn't give you no description about what he can do and stuff, sadly. The third Trike. And these guys can't be bred, so yeah. Able to do that, you might want to get like a something to change their stuff, their gender, if you want to. But look how beautiful this thing looks. And yes, this guy does get a saddle too. So let's do the normal headbutt. That one. That's another type of headbutt. Which does he do anything? Nope. See? Oh, he summons in minions. A Tabajara and a 2 Trikes. Okay. Can we get out of here though? Please? No, I don't want you to follow me. I just... Please, don't follow me! Don't! Don't follow me, don't follow me. Stop. Thank you. Okay, so that was X, right? Oh, they despawned. Okay. Z does nothing. Shift Control. Shift Alt does nothing. Okay. So, nothing else he has going for him at this point, but what's... Since he got a little bit brighter, let's welcome back into his place, since we had to get out of our placement. And now, let's look at his stats, boys and girls. So, again, it looks like... Oh. It looks like you can craft some different types of cosmetics. Let's look at these. So there's the blue one. Pretty nice. Ah, yeah. And it looks like he can be also act like a mobile smithy. So both the Mothra over here and the third Trike can be active like a smithy. And again, yellow Trike. Ooh, nice. That looks pretty. But I'm wondering, what is this Tapajara one going to look like? I'm guessing the Tapajara one is for Tapajara. So if you have a Tapajara and you want to look like this, I guess you can now have a skin that make the Tapajara look like that. But what about his stats? He has around 2,000 into stamina, 50,000 into weight, 144.4 into melee, and 220 into movement speed. Okay. Okay mode. And it's starting to get day back outside there, guys, even though it's still kind of raining. It just got dark for the moss and the third Trike. But the third Trike does look beautiful. Now, it's Mr. Fister himself. He has 5.2 thousand weight health, and then can equip weapons. Ooh, I kind of want to see what kind of weapons he can craft. But let's go into game mode, and Mr. Fister is just basically a ARK character, just enlarged so that you can ride ride his back and stuff like that. But we do have a fist, that, which, oh, we could jump. Okay. Uh, see, but what? Wait a minute. Oh, what? I want to see that again. More. Can we go more further? Mothra, you're playing your wings. Oh my goodness, he does like a fist move, like almost like Superman. I'm Superman. I'm so sorry for everybody. X. Aw, holy crap! What the? What was that? There must be a big cooldown on that. Z. I mean, that was X. Shift Alt. Shift Control. So that's basically all he has for him. But then let's just see X again. What are those? I have no clue. But let's put him back where he belongs, and then let's look at his stats there, boys and girls. You're probably all wondering what his stats are and stuff. And he does get a saddle too. Okay. Or does he? Mr. Fister's saddle. Oh, my bad. My bad. But it looks like he can also act like a smithy too. Just a mobile smithy, just like the other two can. So I'm guessing all these bosses can act like a mobile smithy, which is pretty freaking cool. But his stats are 2,000 into stamina, 50,000 into weight, 144.4 into melee, and 100 into movement speed. So that is, boys and girls, Mr. Fister himself, which is actually the mod developer of Pugnacia. But last but not least is Spinebreaker, the end of all hope. He has 5.2 thousand into house, and doesn't say what he can do, but yeah. It's Spinebreaker, a wonderful creature, and let's take him more out here in the sunlight to see him in all of his glory. Basically, with tech type of stuff, this is just a beautiful creature right here. Again, spacebar just makes him poop, so it doesn't have the standing up animations, I'm guessing, like the regular Spiner does, has both the, oh my goodness, the names just escapes me, but he doesn't get them. So, we got a normal regular fight. Okay. He shoots, beams out. See? Oh, the black ball of death. Yeah, this thing, guys, is ridiculous. Especially when it's a wild creature. This will do damage over time if a wild creature, or even your creature, if you're fighting against the wild one, will get trapped in it. It will do massive damage over time. So it's basically a damage OE attack. We get X, which you can spam this, which is basically like little lasers to shoot. Z does nothing. Shift Alt, Shift Control, and that's basically all he has. But yeah, Spinebreaker. Dang, you are beautiful. Just beautiful. Mwah. And let's see. Does he get this? Yes, he does. So again, all of these bosses right here, the Mothra, the Third Trike, Mr. Fister, and Spinebreaker here, all can be basically like mobile smithies. So if you're out and about and you have these guys, and you have metal and stuff, and your armor just breaks, I'm guessing. Where is it? Where is it? Metal? You can basically probably even just craft your metal on the go, or repair your metal. As long as you have the armor, the fiber, and hide, you can probably just go ahead and repair it within one of these guys' inventory. So, no one, you don't have to worry about freaking having broken armor if you have just primitive armor out there. So, yeah, there you go. But we have 2,000 into stamina, 50,000 into weight, 144.4 into melee, and 100 into movement speed. And that is, boys and girls, Spinebreaker, the end of all hope. The creature that I'm probably more likely going to be using for my thumbnail. Because this, boys and girls, is Pugnacia. A really awesome mod. A mod that I gotta say goes together with the other few mods we have done, both Primafear, Docs, maybe not so much the Fall World Myth mod, but still a very, very nice creature dino mod if you want to go ahead and try to pick this up. And again, if you want to pick this up for yourself, guys, try it out. I'll be leaving the link down below. I'm sorry for this video being pretty long, for being like 54 minutes long. That's why I said if I was responding everything that this mod has, it'll be a lot longer than this. So far, I think this might be the longest mod review I have done so far within the mod reviews I've done for Ark Survival Evolved. But it probably looks like a good time to start ending it off because it's starting to get pretty dark in the background there. But definitely, yes, guys. If you want to play this mod out, I'll be leaving a link down of this mod down below, and also a link for my Discord if you want to join my Discord. Looks like Ark doesn't know if it wants to get dark or daylight out. But still, let me know what you think about this mod there, guys, by me showing you this mod review. Are you going to pick it up, or are you not going to pick it up? Do you play this mod already, and do you like the mod? Or do you think this mod is going to look cool and you just don't want to play with it because it comes with so many unique, different creatures? And trust me, there's even more creatures than what I spawned here today. But yeah, guys, that is going to be it for this video. I hope you guys really did enjoy this video. If you guys did, please leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you guys want to. And like always, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye for now.